metabolic rate of change has gone up dramatically, right? So things are moving much faster than we've ever seen. But I think just from an AWS vantage point, Priyanka, we've seen a dramatic acceleration of our business, and this is a result of the multi-billion-dollar investments that we made in India. And you know this, we set up a first infrastructure region in India in 2016 with the Mumbai region. In November 2020, we announced a second infrastructure region in Hyderabad, which is coming live later this year. But given just the acceleration in the investments that we're seeing, AWS today leads cloud adoption across businesses in India. We are the most comprehensive and broadly adopted cloud platform across the world, and it's true in India as well. Hundreds of thousands of active customers in India across startups, small and medium businesses, enterprises, government agencies, educational institutions, nonprofits. And what's interesting to note, Priyanka, in the last year is that the acceleration and the growth that we're seeing is very secular across segments, across types of customers. It's not just enterprises or startups or SMBs or digital businesses. We're seeing it across the board.
Hi, we have with us Puneet Chandok, President Commercial Business for India and South Asia for Amazon Web Services. Puneet speaks to ET about how the pandemic was just a trigger for cloud adoption in India and how we're unlikely to go back to the old ways of working, the company's focus on the small and medium enterprise space in India, and what the company's hiring plans are for the next few years. Puneet, thank you so much for joining us.
Pandemic has taught us all many things, right? But I think customers have now realized that it's no longer enough for you to have applications in the periphery which are onto the cloud, right? Because if you really want to be agile, if you really want to get the benefits of cloud, be it cost economics, be it agility, be it scalability, be it your ability to innovate, you need to have your core systems onto the cloud, right? So there were lots of customers who were on the fence waiting for other customers to start. But if you look at SAP, right, we've seen several customers migrate core SAP applications, L&T Infotech. But once you see a set of your customers, a set of customers and peers moving onto the cloud and leveraging the benefits that they're seeing, then you see a larger wave of customers follow. We're also seeing a lot of interest, Priyanka, in modernization. So it's not just about migrating to the cloud and a lift and shift, but truly thinking about modernization in a deeper way, right? So, for example, a lot of customers are now saying, listen, we need a way for you to help us modernize the application in a risk-free way so that we can maximize the benefits.
I see.
Right? And we're bringing our professional services group, we're bringing our migration acceleration program. But it's not just about migrating to the cloud or moving the periphery to the cloud. People are moving their core and then they're also modernizing so that they can get the most benefits. Our mission in India, Priyanka, which is threefold. One is continuously invest in India, right? And that's the reason, as I said, we were the first ones in 2011. We first set up our first region in 2016. We expanded our Mumbai region in 2019. And now Hyderabad goes live later this year. I think it does a couple of things, right? One, it gives our customers a signal that we're thinking about India for the long term, right? We're thinking about India for the next 2 to 3 decades. It's not just about a few years. It also allows us to bring the best of our AWS services to India so customers can access it within the regions in India. A lot of customers are also now thinking deeply about keeping data in India, given regulation, a lot of financial services customers. So it gives them that leverage. So I think a lot of that kind of comes together. If I think about SMBs in India, Priyanka, they're looking at simplified technology solutions. So having a region in India also helps them access technology faster, makes it even more affordable, more accessible, simple to use. So all of that comes together. When we actually launched Sambhav in 2020, we spoke about our pledge. So Jeff Bezos was in India. He announced a pledge to digitize 10 million MSMEs in India. We are on our track, on the pledge. We announced this morning that we've cumulatively created more than 11.6 lakh direct and indirect jobs in India. We enabled nearly $5 billion in cumulative exports. And we've so far digitized 40 lakh MSMEs in India. So a lot more to do. But I think the first thing is, I think it's exciting to see that we're on track onto this ambitious pledge that we've made. And we're working backwards from the needs of SMEs in India. And there are 2 needs that we want to solve for. The first is upskilling. SMBs really want to learn about technology. It's not enough to just get technology to them. They need digital literacy. They need to understand how to really deploy this technology. So we launched something that we call the SMB Vidyalaya, which is an initiative to upskill SMBs and really empower them to use technology. And we're partnering with several industry associations to make that happen. The second announcement that we made is in the spirit of simplifying technology for SMEs, making it more accessible, affordable. We've expanded the Amazon Digital Suite that we had launched last year. We had launched the Amazon Digital Suite last year with 7 partners. And you could basically buy technology on the Amazon.in marketplace like you buy any other product on the marketplace. We've expanded that from 7 to 27 solutions. Again, the intent is to make it simple, make it intuitive, cover all the basic needs of SMEs so that they can use and deploy technology. We're also seeing this constant need for some of the things that I spoke about, upskilling, simplifying technology, making it affordable, making it accessible. A lot of SMEs are telling us we need handholding. Don't just give us the technology, support us. We looked at the digital suite that we launched last year, and we looked at what parts of India is really adopting technology from an SME perspective. And it was interesting to see there are more than 600 cities in India where SMEs are buying or adopting the digital suite, which is incredible to see. More than 30 sectors across India, 110 subsectors. But across the length and breadth of Bharat, we're seeing SMEs adopt technology. And now with SMB Vidyalaya and the expanded digital suite, I think we're confident that we're on our way. We want to digitize every SMB in India. There are 75 million SMEs in India, the backbone of Bharat, but we are on our way on that journey. I think the realization that technology matters was always there, but what the pandemic did was brought urgency to it, right? Because you needed it here and now. It wasn't a future project or a long-term initiative, right? So that's the first thing that has changed. And I quite honestly believe, Priyanka, I don't think we're gonna snap back to the old ways of doing things, because I think we've all learned that the world that we've entered is more uncertain, more dynamic, more volatile, and we all have to be prepared for this world, right? And technology and cloud really help you manage the uncertainty in the environment, right? So I don't think we'll snap back to the old way. In fact, I actually believe that the last 2 years have given us momentum. They've given us the push that we needed. And now you will see adoption at a much faster scale because, as I said earlier, right, the early adopters are there. You're seeing core mission critical workloads. You're seeing adoption at scale. And now you will see a larger generation of enterprises, SMBs, digital businesses think about technology in an even more meaningful way and adopt technology. Number one, just investing in India. We're investing in India for the next few decades, as I said. And I told you we're the first ones in 2011. We're building Hyderabad this year. We committed to investing in India and putting the power of AWS cloud directly into the hands of our customers and partners so that they have the tools to really build for the better India. The second part of the mission is to really think about impact at scale, right? So how do we deliver citizen impact at scale? And I spoke about digitizing SMBs at scale. So Jeff's pledge of 10 million SMBs by 2025, we're on track to do that. We're focused on skilling at scale in India. India will need 9x the number of digitally skilled workers that we have today in the next few years. And we've trained 2 million individuals in India so far since 2017. We launched SMB Vidyalaya today to really help the SMBs really digitize and empower them. The digital suite is another interesting way to think about impact at scale, but truly thinking about leveraging the power of cloud and technology to deliver impact at scale and not just piecemeal. And then third part of the focus is to build India's best, most diverse and customer-obsessed technology team. If you truly want to build India's best technology team, which is most diverse and most inclusive, because that will then, Priyanka, allow us to bring the best of AWS to our customers, right? And this is our accounts team, our solution architects, our professional services colleagues, training. We're building a lot of these capabilities in India so that we can really bring them much more quickly to our customers. We're also leveraging the local talent and the engineering capabilities in India to actually serve our customers in India and across the world, right? So that's the mission and the focus.